Good morning, everyone. I am talking to you today about this little project that I have for a customer who has requested a certain color and a certain width of yarn for a wall hanging. And this wool that I'm starting processing on, is my stepmother's Lincoln long wool. And this Lincoln long wool has been washed and it's out on my screen in the sunshine to dry. And after it's dried, then I'll be processing it a little bit more through the English wool combs and the drum carder. I'm doing a little bit more hand picking before we do that. And then I will be spinning it up. So I'm going to do a few videos just on this process. So usually when I start with a fleece, I have a project in mind, either from one of my customers or for myself, or a specific type of yarn that I think I can get out of a fleece. So when I'm choosing a fleece, I am looking for staple length. So I'm looking for locks that are a few inches long, and I can find one of those here as an example. So here's a lock, and as you can see, this is a nice long lock that I can put in my spinning wheel. I'm not going to dye this particular fleece, but if you are dyeing, the ends right here, this is an uncoated fleece, and these ends have been in the sunshine, and they would take the dye differently than the rest of the lock. But this particular customer wants it natural, so I won't be over dyeing anything. If I were, I would probably do a nice deep rich color like another brown. This particular fleece has some silver. You probably can't see because of the reflection of the sunshine, but this fleece has some silvery colors in there, and you can see that there's a lot of debris in here. So when you're hand processing, there's many steps that you have to go through. It's a labor of love. If you want perfectly clean stuff, you can get things directly from a producer, from their mill. Otherwise, you really are putting in a lot of time and effort for something very special. So anyway, I wanted to start with this particular video for you, with starting with this project and seeing what comes out of it. I'll also add that I've already skirted this fleece. So this isn't the whole fleece. This is just a very small portion of the fleece. I am pretty brutal when it comes to throwing away things that I don't think I want in my yarn. I will toss out seconds, things that are too dirty, that would take me too much time to clean through. I do have a day job, so I think about, like, what do I want that yarn to look like? How smooth do I want it to be? Do I care if there's vegetable matter in it or not? If I'm doing something like crocheting a flower pot, I might want something that looks a little bit more rustic. But if I'm making something that goes against somebody's skin, I want it to be really clean, and I want it to have no vegetable matter in there. I want it to be nice and fluffy. Like this, for example, would be something I would put in my spinning wheel for something like that. It's really fluffy, airy. It's very soft. It's part of the inner part of the sheet. This project is a wall hanging, so I still don't want a whole lot of vegetable matter in there. I'm still going to be careful about picking that stuff out, but I'm not going to be as choosy, because this is something that is going to be very natural looking, very rustic, and the example of the final project for the artist was given to me, and so things like these tough ends of the wool will be fine in that yarn. So thanks for watching my video, and I hope guys have a great day.